back here at Penfield Little League as the Penfield Little League president for 12 years. This place is my home, and I'm really glad that Mike asked me to come back and do the MC tasks today. So I want to thank you. A little bit of history. Penfield Little League was founded in 1952. Little League International, the whole worldwide organization, which is the largest sports organization in the world, they were created in 1939. And think about it, they are celebrating their 83rd anniversary this year, and we are celebrating our 70th. We are in the top 5 of Little League organizations in the entire world having the longest running Little League program. So I think that deserves a big round of applause for Penfield Little League. We've got a really loaded day for you here and morning. And what I want to first do, as when I was president, the very first thing was always to introduce the board of directors. What I can tell you, and I would say that I'm allowed to say I'm an expert because of my time as president, there is nobody in any sports organization that does more work and has more dedication and commitment than the board of directors of Penfield Little League. What I can tell you also is that when it comes to the board, this is not a board that sits in a fancy conference room with a mahogany table and makes decisions. This is a board that not only makes decisions, but they do the work as well. I know that I still have battle scars from my time, and to the board of directors, the guys, the folks that I know you got them, and for the new board members, you're gonna be bruised pretty bad at the end of the year. You'll need a vacation. So I'd like to introduce the board members. I apologize to any members I don't know and I mess up your name. So I say apologize first. First and foremost, Tom Baxter. Then lead president Mike Baxter. Natalie Bertrand. Matt Bolofsky. Brian Carnavelli. Mike Savari, Jim Decker, Jess DeWitt, Mike DePaula, Dan Francis, Josh Fredley, Leo Facilli, Cameron Baxter, Dan Lanning, Tom Leonardo, Jeff Beluti, Heather Lustretta, Chris Pipa, Brian Gray, John Rizzo, Mike Scorzo, Iraq man Dan Staversky, Andy Struzit, Jaika, Dan Watson, Dan Whalen, Dan Whitehead, Scott Wise, and Dan Wright. Thanks again to this board of directors. I appreciate everything that you guys do and I respect it. So thank you very much. Today is an important day for us as we honor our 70th anniversary, but we also honor some other folks today. We'll find out more about that in a few minutes. Right now, what I'd like to do is to introduce Debbie Draw from the Penfield Town Council, and Debbie has a few words to say.
Thank you, Greg. And good morning. On behalf of the Penfield Town Supervisor Marie Cinti and the Penfield Town Board, welcome today. I'm also joined here with County Legislator Paul Dondorfer. Raise your hand, Paul. He's also got a little guy. Antonio playing here in Penfield Little League. And as Greg said, Penfield Little League played its first baseball season in 1952, which most of you all weren't here. But I'm honored to be here today to help you celebrate this 70th anniversary. It wasn't so long ago that as a parent of a Penfield Little League baseball and softball player, I spent many an afternoon and a night at this beautiful complex. So the theme of this year's Penfield Little League, it's a community thing, couldn't showcase more the dedication of the board of directors, the coaches, the staff, the parents, the families, and most of all of you, the players. So the town of Penfield, along with the Penfield Little League Board of Directors, recognizes and appreciates the longtime commitment of Ken Torsha, your parade grand marshal today. Yay, Ken! So as the Penfield Little League celebrates its 70th anniversary, we thank you for continuing to enrich the lives of the Penfield children and families. So please have a safe and fun baseball season. Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie. A number of years ago, when I started with Little League as a board member, I met this guy. And what always impressed me was that no matter what, this guy always had Little League top of mind, the players top of mind, and somehow, some way, he always got the sponsors. He was remarkable. Now sometimes he was, waited till the last minute and drove me nuts, but he always came through with sponsors for the season, for districts and sectionals, and a lot of this would not be taking place without him. I would like to ask Ken Torsha and his family to please come out here. Ken has been a member of the Penfield Little League Board and community for 35 years, and he's going to be retiring to spend some time with these little guys out here and enjoy being a grandfather. So, on behalf of Penfield Little League, I present this Opening Day 2022 honoring Ken Torsha, Grand Marshal, in appreciation for 35 years of service to Penfield Little League. Ken, congratulations.
Like Mike, I'm not much for public speaking, so I'm going to be pretty quick. I first, just like Greg wanted and Mike wanted to thank the town for all that they do. With all the special events that we have here, they're always involved and do as much as they can. So thanks to the town and also the crew that takes care of these fields. If you look around, they're always in great shape. And during the week, the town crew and then the Penfield Little League crew works on taking care of these grounds. So they do a great job, so thanks to them. Next, I want to thank both the past and present Little League Board for letting me be involved. It's been a great experience. I've met some great people, got some long-lasting friendships. Some of them, Bill Bach and Todd Baxter, who everyone knows has been here for forever. Mike Baxter, Bob Ellers, Greg Camp, Bernadette Marconi. One of the things I forgot to say, I saw one of the guys that takes care of this field when we came down here, Mr. Erkfetz, and I'm sure he's still out here taking care of the fields for us, and I think his son, who plays ball here too, is working for the town, so nice to see them out here. Probably the best experience I've had here With my roles with Penfield Little League, some were supervising a league, helping out in the concession stand, getting the team sponsors. But the best thing was when I was able to coach my son and his teams from T-ball to the senior league. And then also being able to work with my daughter in the concession stand when she was there. And taking the time right now just to introduce them. Got my wife out here, Elizabeth, my daughter, Katie, my mother, Carol, and then the 4 quadruplets that are out here. Brian, Lily, Owen, and Mason. Those are the guys that I really want to spend more time with. And then my son is in Georgia, Sean, and his daughter, Piper. So look forward to spending more time with him and still coming down here for a burger when I can. The last thing I wanted to talk about was sportsmanship, just a quickie. I'm involved with officiating football and track, and what a difference it is between the two sports and how people act. Football, everyone's trying to kill themselves. The coaches, players, the fans are yelling at you. And in track, everyone's there and rooting on each other. The players, the track members are all rooting for each other and hoping they get a new personal record. So that's something that we'd love to see in all sports. For baseball here, we'd love to see the fans and clapping and rooting when you see a nice play, nice hit. But if you see something that you don't like, just hold back and try not to complain or boo at all. We're losing coaches, officials, umpires all the time because of some of the things that happen. So, but in Penfield and Little League, I don't think we've seen much of that, and I'm sure we won't in the future. So, thanks a lot. Let me be a part of this channel.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Let's hear it from Ben Torsa. 35 years, half of Penfield Little League's existence. I'd like now to introduce Father Jim Schwartz from St. Joseph's Church, and he will present today's invocation. Woo! Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for the many, many blessings of our lives. We give you thanks for our love of baseball. And we ask you to be with all of our ball players, their coaches, their families. May we experience in the game of baseball the development of our athletic skills. May we always be good team members, helping one another and building up the game of baseball, but also in building up the character and the beauty of each and every ball player. And sometimes we will win, sometimes we will lose. But we ask, Lord, for the grace of good sportsmanship, that whether we win or lose, we will enjoy the game of baseball, we will support one another, and we will continue to be thankful for the many blessings of our life. And so we ask you, Lord God, again, to be with all of our ball players and their coaches. May they enjoy this day of baseball and their entire career of baseball. And we make all these prayers through and in his name. Amen. Thank you, Father Tim. Okay, we're wrapping things up here. We've got a few more things to do. The first thing I want to do, remember at the beginning we said this is the 70th anniversary. Penfield Little League in 1952 only had 4 teams. And if you can believe it, preserved through history, we have 2 players, Max and Hudson Ray, come on out guys, who are wearing the actual jerseys from 1952. Those are the jerseys. I remember those days of wool jerseys. Remember those? How hot those were? And as we get into the portion of our program for the first pitch, I wanted to invite Ken, who's already up here, and Jack Perry. Why Jack Perry and who is he? Well, Jack Perry played in Penfield Little League in 1952. Penfield Little League's very first game, Jack was the starting pitcher. So we're going to ask Jack today to be one of the first two starting pitchers for our ceremonies. So we're going to ask Jack and Ken to throw out the first pitches. This is the first team. We'll catch one. First pitch. He still got it. And now we have our Grand Marshal and honoree, Ken Dorsha. We're going to have Ken's son-in-law come on out, and he is going to do the first pitch.
Call the strike.
Catch.
Call the strike, run it out there after.
And his name is Ken Chris Richard. Okay, we've got two things left to do. I'm going to ask Dan Swiderski, our board member, to come on out. And I want to tell you something. One of the things I know many of you follow on Facebook, and maybe you've been to other cities, you go to the baseballism store. And baseballism is truly one of the greatest things in the world for the store, but it's also, I have been collecting all of their sayings. They put out sayings almost weekly. And I think this one is appropriate for right now. They say that a baseball cap is meant for two things. One, to cover your head. The other, to honor our country. So I'm going to ask everybody with baseball caps, take them off, put them over your heart, and let's do our national anthem.
Thank you guys for all.
Let's hear it for Dan and Peter P. Hendricks. All right, folks, we'll give one more thing left to Let's Play Baseball.